Can't really see me right now. I'm out in the wild. There I am. See. Okay, let me try something here. Okay, so I can do that. Cool. All right. We are live. We are going to the Upper Yoder Township Supervisors meeting. It's at 7 o'clock. If you're here, appreciate it. Leave a comment. I'm not going to be watching the comments or anything because I'm going to be talking and stuff. So, yay. Nice night out tonight. I'm probably dressed a little bit dark for walking, but that's okay. Wonder if we're gonna get all the police presence like we usually do for my showings at the Upper Yoder Township Supervisors meetings. The meeting doesn't start till 7 o'clock for the 2 people that are watching live right now. So you can go get yourself a little snicky snack, smoke a bowl, get an adult beverage, get an unadult beverage. You can get whatever you want. But the meeting starts in about 30 minutes. I'm going to cross the street here because there's a sidewalk and I want to be in Southmont. I don't like being in Upper Yoder. So, yeah. Meeting is going to start at 7. The fireworks should start about, I don't know, 7:02, 7:03-ish. Maybe 7:05, we'll see. But, it's a nice day, nice evening. Happy solstice, everyone. Today was the shortest day of the year. Thank goodness. Anybody that has that seasonal affective disorder like I do, man, you know. I look forward to the winter solstice every year. So, because it means the days start getting longer, which is awesome. So, maybe there's a planning commission meeting beforehand. We'll see. Maybe there's some kind of commission meeting. What kind of meeting? Somebody's running studs. Whew. Hey, stopping? Oh. Oh, I'm gonna have to blow my nose when I get in here. Wow. Yeah. 7 o'clock. Oh, look, it's Chief Piggy right there himself.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Uh-huh. Merry Christmas, John. First Amendment retaliator right there. That's one of them. First Amendment retaliation. He doesn't know what the First Amendment is. Do you, John? Name and badge number, sir.
You have a law enforcement related complaint that needs to be handled right now.
I might. Name and badge
You have a
number.
medical emergency.
Name and badge number.
You know it? You know them both? I don't have to repeat it. You have a nice day. I'm not playing games with you.
That's the way the chief of police is. Hey, we're live. We're live. We're live on Facebook, so, or live on YouTube, actually, on my YouTube channel. We only have 2 people watching, but oh well. No, I just had a little talk with Chief Piggy, though. He wished me Merry Christmas, and I asked him a couple of questions, and he goes, I said, name and badge number. He goes, you having a medical emergency? You doing this? You doing that? They just don't get it. They just don't get it. He just doesn't get it.
Well, hey, they're going to get it today.
I know. Oh, here, check this out. I just brought a couple pieces of paper.
Yeah.
These are important, though. These are fundamentally important. Here, that's what these are. That's fine. Well, we're gonna hear them later, so it's not a big deal. That's the 14th, and then we have, I think, the 8th, and the 6th, and the 5th, and the 4th, and the 1st.
Oh, yeah.
All those pesky things.
You got the first. I don't have the first.
Well, I got the first
I
there.
think I got the 4th.
Okay, good.
I think I think not tonight, but
Oh, yeah.
I think I fall into that one.
And you fall under the 14th also, the Equal Protection Clause.
Right, and then one
Yes.
where
Yes.
tree branches are more important than fucking people's lives.
Yes. This is a nice car. I like this, guys.
Well,
Yeah, this is nice.
It was our beater. We had to put a few bucks in it. But
Yeah, well, hey, man, it's
you know what I like?
completely legal and everything to good.
You know what? Nice thing, you don't have to lock it. You don't do anything with it.
Oh, if Nick was gonna come here, I was gonna do a little, hey, name and badge number, just so you know, just we're just gonna ask a couple questions.
Who's that walking down?
That's Nick's going into the office. I don't know who's with him.
Oh, Mr. Fair?
Yeah, they're all here. The gang's all here.
Well, not 9 of them. You know, it's amazing. You gotta bring that up. How come you also got body cameras when John's testifying? But, you don't wear them when they do legal checks.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. That's an interesting question I'd like to bring up too. Yeah, I just you know, I just want, you know,
Can't be everywhere.
I don't understand why I'm such a threat. Why I'm such a, you know.
I think you're a mild-mannered guy. Hello, how you doing? Good. What's going on?
Oh, not much.
I didn't see you last month. Were you here?
You at the meeting?
Yeah, we here. I didn't say hi to you then or something.
Yeah.
Did I say hi? I
Well,
would never ignore you.
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't think we just crossed, yeah, we were in the same room, I don't think we actually,
I spoke.
yeah, oh, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
you know John Klanch?
Yeah.
Okay, you know John Yoder.
Hey,
Yeah.
how you doing?
Yeah, John's another one of the good guys. And we all have a problem with pigs. Oh, next year is a tournament. I'm gonna torture the shit out of them. Honest to God, I'm gonna torture the shit out of them. It's my goal.
If they would just do their jobs correctly, that's all I ask. And you know, like,
They're incapable. They have no supervision.
you're right. It's just, yeah. All I wanted to do is talk about my rights and how they were violated, and they just don't want to discuss it.
Well, we're okay. Hey, by the way, but
Oh yeah, wait, get it again. Get it. I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
you get it?
Yeah.
John.
There we go.
A secret handshake. That's so secret. Can we get in there yet?
Yep.
Yep.
I am.
Hi, Alice. Alice doesn't like being on camera.
I don't know.
This phone looks pretty good live, so.
I will comment. I was asleep. I was just like,
Good.
Tuesday was Klanch day. Wednesday was still day. Tonight. Just enough on the camera.
Should I put our addresses everywhere?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, who is this guy that's bailing, Lamantia?
That's Greg Lamantia. That's the gray-haired officer.
Salt and Peddler?
Yeah.
The one that went to part-time?
Yeah, but I think he's a lieutenant or something, so they need to give him some more money or something along those lines.
He was laughing in the background.
Of course he was.
Yeah. Which row are we getting down?
Whichever.
What do you think?
I like it right up front because I can get the best footage right here. So that's where I'm gonna.
Are you gonna sit right down or sit back here?
Yeah.
I can keep an eye on him. He's disciplined. Hey, Bob's in tonight too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
One thing I don't like about going live
You want
is.
back here?
What's that?
You want back here?
No. You have to go like
Yeah.
straight up and down instead of landscape, and it's just.
I'm gonna give him a copy of this, just to let him know how that didn't work.
Yeah, I think you should.
Also,
Wait, let's get.
yeah,
This is your supervisor. This is your police supervisor right here, Jeff Novotny. Yingling, and is he flipping people off? Flipping people off on his Harley. Okay.
flashing tats.
That's an open container right there. Is what that is. That is evidence of an open container.
You get him?
Okay, because that's a vehicle, and if it's like any Harley I've ever seen, it's probably theirs in color.
Yeah, it's in color, but
Well, that's got his whole pig face. Let me see that again.
yes, sir.
Wait, hand it to me. Oh, you haven't.
No, they just. You want that?
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't want it. I don't want this.
Oh no,
at
you
all.
know what I mean. No pun intended.
Yeah. This is the guy who pulled me over outside of his jurisdiction for flipping him off. And what's he doing right here? What's that? Oh no, he's not flipping somebody. So that's not a flip off. Actually, that's the rock and roll fingers. That is not a. I apologize. Okay, see, wait, here, hold this a second, Dave. I'm gonna go through all of this. Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera around. Okay. I'm sorry. I said something that was inaccurate. I accused somebody of flipping somebody off, and they didn't flip them off. They were doing this, not this. Okay. I apologize for that, Jeff. My bad. See how easy that was for me to do? I fucked up, and I said, I'm sorry. It's just that simple. You fuck up, you say you're sorry. Okay? That's all. It's just that. It's that simple. You know, I mean, that's what my mother, who's blind, who everybody says isn't blind, taught me back in the day years ago. So,
Big John file. Right?
Okay, cool. The Big John
You
file.
want
Cool.
that?
No, I have everything. I have all
Okay,
that stuff.
no. I just want to make sure you're covered.
Yeah, I have all that stuff. We've got 4 people watching.
wait.
Oh.
Oh, this is how I can go into that township right here.
Oh boy.
I
Does that mean
I
that they're gonna
text you what
discuss
you
it?
said, no, they won't discuss it.
They should actually, it depends on their protocol. Some, they'll say, we received correspondence, okay. You know, if they give you the opportunity to
I made
speak,
copies,
you know.
but they didn't come from them.
Right.
They shut me down, you saw that.
Of course, yes.
But, I've got the bogus, that's okay, we're good.
So this one I'm gonna shoot video on in case there's any kind of glitch, anything with the liveness, because that happens in Southmont. At least up here in Upper Yoder, they have a decent Wi-Fi signal or a decent internet signal. That's good for, hey, whoever lives in Upper Yoder, that's good. So,
I'm gonna save this for you anyhow, just in
okay, yeah,
case.
you're good. It's fine. Thank you. Yeah. No coat rack, no coat hanger, nothing. It's kind of typical. You know what we can do about that, Dave?
You kind of look professional tonight.
Always look professional.
Well,
There we go.
oh, man.
Yeah, so we are again at the Upper Yoder Township building. It's 10 till 7. Meeting starts in 10 minutes. I guess this is gonna be, I'm gonna flip this back around so you can see my ugly mug. So today is gonna be, I guess, my favorite teacher. My favorite teacher in high school was Mr. Roy Schaefer, who was my shop teacher. He was a great teacher, good man. I kind of feel bad that the people that work for him, you know, represent him and have done what they've done to this borough, because he's provided service to this township for a really long time. And like I said, he's a good teacher. He didn't just blow me off. He didn't just think I was an asshole. He taught me something. I learned from him because, like I said, he's a good person. Like I said, I'm not trying to cause trouble. I want what's right and what is done to be right, not the shit they put me through. So.
Yeah, I don't mind it shutting down, I got 3 more requests coming. Oh, yeah. Listen, if I didn't get up in the middle of the night and start gloating, I wouldn't be tired. You and your gun buddy keep me up till 10:30.
Whatever.
Oh my God. I'm like,
Shoot the entrance for everybody coming in here.
hey, John. John,
You're the engineers, right? You're the engineer, right?
What's that?
You work for the engineers, right?
Yes.
you're still flying under my radar. Hey, John,
Turn on the other
question.
one.
I had a question for you. Are you still driving? or-
No, not right now.
No.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'll go back or not.
Okay.
I've been off since actually beginning of November.
Okay.
Yeah, my wife broke her arm,
Oh, okay.
so, yeah, it's been pretty much have to be kind of around the house, and so,
Yeah.
they want me to come back, but
Oh,
then
yeah.
again, whether, yeah, I was, kind of thinking the next year giving it up anyhow, and till I would get back, I mean, why go back for,
Yeah.
few months and,
How long have you been working for Tom over there? I know Mom was 07, my dad was at 01.
how long have I been working for who?
For, over at the, Tom, the movie funeral home. How long have you been driving over?
Oh, no, I drive for Laurel.
Oh, I thought you were working for, it's a funeral. I thought you were working for,
No.
no, okay, no, never mind.
No, I'm up at, the Toyota.
All right.
Yeah,
I was just gonna ask you which
Yeah,
laurel. There's a lot of laurels.
Yeah, cause you come up and pick up the cars.
Yeah, you got the
yeah,
truck.
we picked these up a couple
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
times, like I said, the guy had been up there since, beginning of November. Yeah,
wow,
like I said, so, I mean,
yeah.
like I said, she's, kind of getting there, but there's a ways to go.
Sure.
I mean, like I said, she didn't, go through with the, surgery, so she's kind of letting her try to heal. She's still in a sling,
Yeah.
and she hasn't even started therapy yet, so that's gonna be weeks.
Wow.
you know,
When did she break it?
November 1st.
Oh, wow. So was it just an open fracture or just closed, just a fracture?
No, I think it's, I haven't, I think it was open, it's,
14th Amendment's coming.
and they
Come in.
told her, like, I guess if she would have surgery, yeah, it's gonna almost, not almost, it's gonna be a complete shoulder,
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah, like I said, cause I guess she has brittle bones and,
Oh,
that type of thing, and so
Yeah.
they said it would probably be a complete,
oh,
not probably, I guess it is. And she, said, boy, I hate to,
sure.
and they told her the same thing there too. I guess if she doesn't have it, she may not have the full range of motion of picking it up, but they said if she has the surgery, they're not
Right,
guaranteeing, that she wouldn't either, so.
right, right.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, you gotta look at the double-edged sword.
yeah, so she's kind of debating, if she comes out of it all right, the therapy,
Any person
has
in
time
this
to go
jurisdiction equal protection.
with the surgery, but I think the 28th of December, I think she starts therapy.
I think
Oh, okay.
the
So
right,
she'll be
the
going
way it's showing up.
at least 2 or 3 times a week,
Sure, Yeah.
to that for
yeah.
who knows how many weeks or whatever. So, yeah, so I kind of haven't been up there, since then, so,
Sure,
it's-
yeah.
like I said, there's days that
He was angry.
Yeah.
over Cambria hardware.
she could probably get by, but then there's days that
Right.
Maybe he's off.
just little things.
I was so
We just don't want to.
Take for
mean,
granted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have it one
Taking some
arm,
meat to him today.
like I said, and it's
We're
her
gonna get
right
some
that she
salad.
uses all the time, so
Right.
she can't
Whatever else,
drive.
grain and,
Right.
Yeah.
I think they ate
Yeah.
corn too.
And, like I said, and, she has started to do a little bit more,
Yeah.
than actually at the beginning.
Are you like cracking that whip, honey? Come on,
Yeah.
you gotta start
Oh,
doing
oh,
laundry.
oh,
Just
Yeah.
kidding. Hey,
Yeah.
by the way, I have an appointment in January for my oil change on my truck. You're gonna be up there. I'm just kidding. I'm
Oh.
just kidding.
Oh, now, somebody else would,
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's
I know.
others that,
I know.
You know
Yeah.
what's funny
I just
though?
wanted to tease you a little bit.
It has to be nice weather because the truck doesn't go out in the winter.
Mhm.
I had to buy another car. But I can tell you something, a funny story about Laurel. They took me, I was a truck or one of the Camrys, they serviced it. I get a call next day from a lady, she goes, David, I am so sorry, we made a mistake. I said, what's the matter? Because we didn't change the pattern filter. I said, nobody would have called me and told me that. Is it okay if we come down and get it and change it? I said, you leave the filter here, I'll change it. They go, no, we'll take it back. And I said, look, you guys are my heroes. How many other dealers wouldn't even say anything?
Mhm.
It didn't look like it had a lot of miles on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the truck's too expensive, I don't take it out of there. We bought a special car, Chevy Cobalt.
Oh, yeah, so the winner, yeah.
Yeah, it's what, 13 years old, but it's,
Okay.
it's the perfect new car.
Yeah. Yeah.
You still have all your old cars?
Oh, yeah. They're forever, we're in a forever relationship, long-term. Back, the two oldest are 1977.
Wait, till death do you part.
So that we, I didn't have marriages that didn't last that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still all there. It was just kind of funny. You know, we've been dealing with, well, we went up to BMW to get the car serviced. Turns out we're using the wrong washer fluid and it ruined us, it screwed up the sensor.
Anna Douglas, I'm gonna give him hell.
Oh, yeah?
I'm gonna do
I
him.
didn't know
Who's
if
it?
you
Jenna Watermelon.
Safety thing.
Jenna Watermelon. That's an interesting name. Jenna Watermelon. Hi, Jenna Watermelon. For watching. What am I doing? And why do I care about the meetings? I care about the meetings because this is the way the government operates. And I like to watch them operate. I like to watch the wheels of the government turn. And I like to call them out when they don't do their job right. And this particular government, their police department doesn't do their job right. I have
Which is probably more.
countless,
Oh, I didn't get it.
all kinds of video documentation of them just stomping all over my rights, several other people in the room's rights, and
Yeah.
time's over. Time's up for that. So
The problem is there's too much technology. I mean, so many of these sensors,
how you doing, Nick? Beard game's actually impressive, man. A good bearded fella. I always give give good credit to a good beard, man. Mine doesn't. Yours must grow real fast. Yours grows fast. I mean, mine is. This is a year, so you know. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. First time I saw you, you were. You just had the starter set, so yeah. Well, hey, Merry Christmas, man. Just before we get going, wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, there was,
They hauled it to, up to Laurel.
yeah, and there was too many sensors.
Yeah, you had one programming error or one glitch, but it just stopped the car locked solid, wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, so many, I you know, the years I was up there, you know, so many of the
Yeah.
older people that come in, what's this like? Or why is this, what's this do? What's it, can you shut that off? Or can you eliminate it? You know, I mean, they don't, you know, they don't want it to tell them, you know, this or that or do. You know, like I said, and then when you buy it, you know, it adds thousands of dollars to the vehicle. I mean, I know, I think it was last year, year before last, you know, I was over at the body shop, and Gary was outside, he does the estimates, so there was a, I think it was a high car, and,
You're here. How you doing, Russ? Oh, these things. This is a story you want to follow about me, Russ.
and,
Okay.
and it was pretty good deal.
Chief Blake, I filed a complaint against Jeff Novotny because he pulled me over outside of his jurisdiction for doing this to him. Okay, which is legal. As everybody knows, flipping off a cop is completely legal in all circumstances. Hey, Nick.
I says, oh, I said,
Okay, that's completely legal. So then what I did was I filed a complaint, and to retaliate against me, Chief Blake decided to file a parking citation against me for a handicap, for using the handicap thing while my mom was in the truck. Okay, so he retaliates against people for using their First Amendment rights. Okay, and we're live on YouTube, by the way, right now, just so you know. But you absolutely listen. This story here, okay, I'm absolutely suing them. Okay, they are absolutely. This one here is going to be whatever about the other place. Okay, they violated my rights. Okay, and they continue to, and they stole my truck too. I asked them for they towed my truck sitting on Delia Street. Okay, because you know the problem with the trailer. Russ is the guy who wrote the newspaper article about the trailers in Southmont. So my truck was parked in Upper Yoder, and Jeff Novotny towed it, and then they took it from me for 6 days. There was no search warrant or anything, and they gave it back to me. There was no inspection sticker in it. They said my inspection sticker was fraudulent, but my inspection sticker wasn't fraudulent. I went and got my truck inspected. It was good. Okay. So they stole my truck for 6 days. They took it, they seized my truck. Okay. He lied and said the state police put a hold on it. The state police can't put a hold on it. That's called a search warrant. Okay. He's a liar and he's a pig and he needs to go. That's no problem. Yeah, good. I hope you do get both sides because I'd like to hear his side because you know why? He won't respond to me. He's afraid because he knows that his whole department's screwed up real bad. Okay? I don't know if there's any good cops in this department. I really don't know. I'd like to find one and I'd like to see one. I'd like to see one do the right thing. That's what I'd like to see. But so far, it's Nick, who I just said was a good guy, just laughing at me about it. Okay? You know? I mean, just a little while ago on this live stream, I was saying that I thought there was a picture of Officer Novotny flipping people off on sitting on his motorcycle with an open container. Okay, and it wasn't a flip off. It was the this. You know, so I apologized because that's what a real man does. Is he apologizes when he fucks up. If he makes a mistake, he goes, "I'm sorry," and that's. At this point, it's way too late for an apology, though. Okay, now they have to get the checkbook out, and he needs fired. He needs to go. Blake needs to go, and Novotny needs to go. It's just that simple. There's no other. If he thinks it's okay to file a parking ticket against somebody because they come to file a complaint, that's First Amendment retaliation at its core. There's no way to get around it, and he won't explain himself. Okay. He thinks the magistrate's rule is final. I did something real neat on Tuesday. So, Officer Novotny accused me of not being a man. He said, talk to me like a man about it. I've said to every one of these people, come to me and understand you owe me an apology, and maybe we can come to an agreement here. But so far, it's just been nothing but whatever. This will be up later. You can get the whole transcript of everything I said. I hope you're actually interested in this, not just placating me, because it is valuable.
But it's, part of today's world, I mean, that's what, you know. Yeah, it's hard to find, that's what makes it too hard even to find technicians and stuff to work on this stuff, because a lot of them, don't know how to, find the problems, I mean, they're so technical.
I knew, and this was Connecticut, it was years ago. Accent, right? Used to snow in the middle. Making 20-some years ago, $80,000. Because they were more computer programming even back then. Now it's 90% of stuff, serious stuff.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, up there's only really about 2 or so that really know. The rest of them are kind of, you want to say a grade or 2 down below, but, I mean, they do the multi-point checkups, and check the fluids, and, change the oil, that kind of stuff. But then, Rich and Aaron, kind of get more.
The big stuff.
Yeah, they rely on them, so I mean, they're without them, they're in trouble.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so the new one, they had to reset the whole.
Dave, we get this meeting that's going here in about a minute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start this now.
It was just a.
Yeah.
So when I'm speaking, I just want you to turn the camera and face it at Chief Blake.
What?
When I'm speaking, I'm gonna hand you this camera, and I want you to hold it on Chief Blake. That's all. Okay. We'll get going. So that's all. I want to get his reaction. So.
Just make sure you have it running.
It is run. It's we're running, and that's why I even put it on the handle, so you can just grab it by the handle. I've learned my lesson with it's my phone. It's not anybody else. You know what I mean? If you touch the screen, it's done. So.
Yeah, I'm not a good AV guy.
Yeah, that's fine. Neither am I. I'm still learning.
Tires on it.
It's just a backup. I mean, you know what I mean. So I
So you
want
ready for Christmas?
thorough.
We're gonna go down to my boys in Pittsburgh.
You were born. How many boys do you have?
Yeah, 1 boy, 1 daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You have grandkids? You can leave.
2. Yeah, 2 young ones. I mean, that's why we're down there a lot.
Well, that's good.
Guess not.
I can't talk bad of him when he's not here.
Sure you can. I will.
So
I know, but I'm mentioning
adorable.
it.
Look at
But
that.
I need him here, I need him here to
Yeah.
listen to me direct.
He must be being handled.
I don't slither.
She
I let
has some of your facial. Oh my.
Hey.
She's a.
Every time they watch one of my videos, I get paid.
She's,
I don't care who watches them because I get
she's
paid.
18 months.
Okay.
And it only goes, hey, did you see about Acura, man? They jailed him for a week
Yeah,
down in
she
Is this
West
your
Palm.
waist, kids?
Yes,
The,
yes.
Acura image.
Where's your daughter?
I don't know if
She's gonna be down there also.
you know West
I mean,
Palm,
she
I know
works
there's
in
some down
Boston.
there.
Oh, okay.
They
She's
threw her in a,
Yeah,
well,
in fact,
they turned the air conditioner on.
down there
Back
now,
when
she starts a conversation with Andy, she's gonna be living in Canada.
West Palm.
Nice.
West
So, I
Palm
mean,
County.
yeah, like I said, she's, also, down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the only. He's the only boy.
Look at all those.
That's,
Surrounded.
yeah, he's the only, boy out of the group. I mean, all,
Good evening, Ed.
How you doing, Ed? I'm fantastic. This has become my favorite meeting of the month now.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, mine too.
My favorite one.
No.
At this time, I'll call the meeting order. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Second. All in favor? Aye. Approval of the minutes of the November 16th meeting, November 20th, no, regular meeting, November 16th.
Yeah. So moved. Second.
Right, move second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Persons requesting to be on the agenda, there's nobody. Anybody under public participation, please state your name, and you have 3 minutes.
Speak first. Do you want to speak first? Or you want me to speak first? Okay. Hi, everybody. Again, first things first, I want to, Mr. Schaefer, thank you for all the service you've given to the Upper Yoder Township, and I'm glad that you're done and that hopefully you don't have to see any of the things that are about to transpire here in the upcoming months. Okay? Because honestly, you were one of the decent teachers that actually gave me a chance and didn't, and you've listened to every word I've said about this situation. And what I want to bring up today is this. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to read a couple of things to you. And what I'm going to read to you is this. This is the Constitution of the United States, the First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people to peaceably assemble or to petition the government for redress of their grievances. Chief Blake violated my First Amendment rights. The Fourth Amendment to the Constitution. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue but upon probable cause, oath, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. Again, my truck was taken without a warrant. I want to see the search warrant. I want to see where the search warrant is. I want to see what gave him the justification to take my truck. I'm asking you, okay? Paul, I'm asking you. You're the police commissioner, okay? You better have an answer for me. And I'm going to use the word in a minute, okay? The Fifth Amendment. That's not really important today. The Sixth Amendment. Not really important today. The Eighth Amendment, excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishments be inflicted. He had no justification to take my truck, steal my truck, felony stealing a pickup truck, okay? And then the 14th Amendment's been in the news the past few days, okay? And what I want to bring up about the 14th Amendment is the last part of Section 1. I'll abridge this for you people, and you guys can look it up. I'm going to give you all of this, okay? It says, nor deny any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the laws. Why are you smiling at me? Don't fucking smile about this. Don't fucking smile about it. It's not funny. It's not funny. Okay? It's not funny. My rights aren't funny. The way that pig treats me and the way he treats other people is not right. Okay, I'm telling you, okay, I'm going to sue them. I'm going to sue him. What time is it? Okay, good. I'll continue when I'm done, okay? That's fine. I'm not.
Your 3 minutes is up, John.
Good, my 3 minutes is up. I'm going to say one more thing then, okay?
All right, then that's it.
Okay, that's fine. I've opened the lines of communication to any of you supervisors to fix this, or you, Mr. Shahady, to fix this, okay? Come at me and speak to me like, because he fucked up, and so did Novotny. Okay? Fix it. It's your job to do it. Mr. Schaefer, thank you very much. Merry Christmas. I'll be speaking at the end.
Can I have a word with you? You very disappoint me.
Well, then fine, I disappoint you. Why, because of my language? Whatever.
Language and everything. It's
Well,
a
whatever.
public meeting, and I don't.
Fine, you can be, it's not necessary, but it's my right.
You have your reason, but there's real ways to go about it.
I'm going to go about it.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Anybody else on the public participation?
Oh, I volunteer. Thank you, and thank you, everybody.
3 minutes.
And Roy, first of all, I want to thank you and Ed too, but knowing you 65 years, you've always been a very important part of my life and your class, okay? I didn't want you involved in any of this, and I told you that from the beginning, okay? It could have been resolved, but we need a real police commissioner over there, not that guy. He thought it was funny. I said, I don't think you're funny at all. You laugh at people all the time. You have no clue what goes on with this thing. Novotny's not here tonight. Last meeting, he laughed at me when I brought up police accountability. So I was a joke to you. Blake laughed at me for 11 minutes. I got the call transcribed, so I won't share with you guys for 11 minutes. And when he refused to get to me and answer my complaint, he talked to me on the phone. He said he wasn't gonna do it. How can you do that? If I never called, him and Novotny ordered 2 police reports. That's illegal. Then I found out why he's protecting this driver. He's got a connection to her. And he created a falling limb and branch division, illegal civilly harassing the neighbors of this operator 4 or 5 times over a civil matter, illegal. He has no problem, but he doesn't know the difference. He's clueless. You didn't handle that. That was wrong. You didn't handle my complaint, dated September 7th. I'm still waiting. Oh, we don't do complaints. You need to go. You need to be replaced. And I'm not gonna stop until you're done. Go somewhere else, trash some other thing. You were warned not to hire Novotny, you did it. I don't wanna speak bad on him when he's not here. I don't do that. I do it for everybody. Like I said, your department is after me. It's gonna be game changing for this entire township. I am just so sick and tired of being ignored. And again, you think it's funny, Paul. I think you're a pathetic excuse for commission. You have no idea what goes on. Civil matter, what Novotny did with his finger, his, what do you call it, the middle finger of task force, that's totally illegal. You know, there are departments that would fire somebody for that. No, we're okay. We like it here. You have no clue. You need to go. You need to be dismissed, fired, or go on. Move away, okay? By the way, quick thing. I saw your granddaughter, or your daughter-in-law, and your grandson almost get killed about 6 weeks ago. Cars flying down the road. Last minute, they swerved and missed them. Both the girls screamed. Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's only his, what do you call that, an opinion. Dave can't tell how fast the car's going. By the way, those records that Novotny and Blake created saying I didn't do that, I got a call back. Cambria County, let's just say, the judicial department went over my records. Twice I requested a cop, okay? You're gonna die on that sword, John, I promise you. You can be all smug today, but I guarantee when this is all over, you're gonna regret what you did. Because you refused to come clean, he has no clue, because he doesn't even know what time it is. You gotta go, Paul, you're done. You're past your born-on date, you're past your expiration date. Go down to Florida, wherever you're going, just disappear. But this is not over. I thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Anybody else on the public participation? Okay, approval of the secretary's report, income, payroll.
Make a motion to accept the reports as submitted with discussion on the secretary's report items as needed.
Second.
By moving second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Approval of general fund bills in a total amount of $93,073.12.
I'll make the motion. Second.
By moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Please roll call.
Paul?
Aye.
Roy? Aye. Ed?
Aye.
Bill?
Abstain.
Bob?
Aye.
Approval of other fund expenditures in a total amount of $154,893.
Motion approved. Second.
By moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Please roll call.
Bob?
Aye.
Bill?
Aye.
Ed?
Aye.
Roy?
Aye.
Paul?
Aye.
Okay, unfinished business engineers report.
So for the playground, all the fencing, backstop's done. The only thing that the contractor has left to do is install those high slope warning signs. Should be done by the new year, and then once we do that, and once that's completed, then we can issue substantial completion. And again, final closeout will not occur until springtime, just so we can make sure that all the grass is grown and everything once the snow gets away from us. The playground equipment, so we attended a walkthrough with Recreation Resource, just to check the playground equipment and the installation. We got a punch list together. They're gonna be addressing that, I believe the next week. They should be done with all that, and then coordinating with the contractor. we did a couple just spot checks on, you know, how much mulch was installed. They're bringing in a lot more so that they can fill it up to the required fall height. So that'll get taken care of. And then, once all construction's complete, we'll schedule a final site inspection with the funding agency. They'll have a couple comments and, you know, a punch list that we'll have to address with them. And then once that's complete, then the remaining grant funds will be available for drawdown.
Should we bring our insurance company involved to inspect this thing before the final?
Yeah, all they require are the receipts
Okay.
and photos.
That's it? That's it.
Thank you. 2024 garbage recycling rate, you gonna wait till the first of the year for that? Or are we gonna do that tonight?
We need to do that tonight, so we can do the rules off.
Okay.
I actually have one twice, I apologize.
Okay, the rate for 2024
The garbage would be 165,
and
the recyclable would be 80 per property.
60.
60, so it'd be 225 total
Right.
for the 2024 garbage and recycling fee.
That motion?
That's a motion.
Second.
Probably move second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Officer Greg Lemania's severance package. Severance. It's a total of 6142.
Everything's properly calculated, correct, Paul?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion that we pay out his severance.
Second.
Probably move second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, police cruiser 875. Now, I don't know how this came about, but we received a letter from, is it Central Canberra? They wanted to offer us $6,000 for it, and Bob, you go on Carfax, and all these cars are bringing anywhere from 11, 12, 13, some or more, in the same mileage range and year. I don't know how that ever came about, or did somebody contact them, or they
They
just,
contacted us because John knows the
I mean-
chief resource, I don't know what his title is up at Central Canberra.
okay, I mean, I'm not willing to sell that car for $6,000.
We'd have to put it up a bit.
I'd say put up a bid, I'll bid more than that for it, my God, it has 100,000 miles on it, it's nothing really.
Correct me if I'm wrong, we currently have a grant in for another car. So until we see where that grant goes, it's gonna be up to the new board, but my opinion would be, until we see where that grant goes, we should just table all this with the car. The car's still running, there's nothing wrong with the car. So let's wait and see what happens. If we get the grant, then you guys will have to deal with it next year. But I would suggest putting it out for bid. I think you're gonna get some more money for it, so. Okay.
Can we put that on the same site, Bob, that we put the plow on?
You can advertise it in the paper and you can submit it to, electronic auction. If you advertise it in the paper, it's no less than 10 days prior to the date for opening.
What is the status on that grant? When did they say we might know by?
I think it was deferred 2 months. The awards were deferred.
Yeah.
Okay.
The deadline to put it in was December 1st?
November 30th.
November, yeah, November.
And we got an email back saying that it would be probably, late spring, midsummer,
Oh.
depending on the 2 different grants that we submitted for.
Okay. All right.
Okay, Bob, you have anything? Okay.
Yeah, one thing. This is my 36th year I've completed. Most of that time I have worked with Roy, 3.5 decades. And in conjunction with that, you had 2.5 decades, Bill, 2.5 decades, and 2 decades with you, 1.5 decades with Paul. It's been an outstanding board, and Roy's contribution has been just phenomenal. So thank you all.
Thank you.
Totally agree on that, man.
along the same lines, it's been a pleasure working with Roy, Bill, and Bob. And, I can honestly say, these three have always had the township best interest at heart. They can walk out here with their heads held up high. They've done nothing to ever hurt this township. All they ever did was to help this township and its residents. So I thank you three for it.
Thanks, Ed, I appreciate that.
It's changed a lot.
It has changed, but it is what it is. Okay, Bill?
Just congratulations to Mr. Schaefer and Mrs. Convalinka, and best of luck to you.
Bob?
Yeah, it has been a pleasure here, I'll be honest with you, everybody I work with has been great. I couldn't, it's just been good working here, all around. And so if the board needs, you guys need me for anything in the future, don't hesitate to ask, I'm willing to give anybody advice. So the door's open. Thanks, guys.
Roy?
Yes, thanks everybody. I said it's, had a few people in school along the way, and, I know I've changed a lot in these years, and, I always felt that Upper Yoder was a good place to work. Bob and I laughed down there, he came from Conemaugh Township, we didn't hit it off right away. I told him one time, you're in Upper Yoder now, you're not in Conemaugh Township, but now he's a great asset to the board, and we've always got along. You hear some boards where they really were fighting at each other, and it just hasn't been that way here at all. From one to the other, a few people have been gone, but we think that, we've worked hard at it. The zoning is there, it's been improved, and it's, tough, and we have the split township, which also makes this really kind of difficult. We still have basically a rural area and then the place with the storage is in this area, and so it's a little different than if the whole thing would be under one roof, you know, or under one cause. But I'll miss it a little bit, but it's like charter bus, it's time to move on, let the younger guys take over, so. And I think I have a good replacement, so it's. Thank you.
Thanks, Roy.
You're welcome, thank you, Roy. Okay, Paul?
Couple of things. John, can you explain the Humane Society to them?
As of today, they're once again refusing dogs, so.
I don't get that email down.
They refused a dog from Stony Creek today, police matter, so. We have a contract with them, and we haven't had one recently where they refused it, but Stony Creek also has a contract with them, and they refused the dog, so I don't know what we need to do moving forward, but something needs to happen.
They're not taking them to Somerset either, I don't think. Somerset County is the same situation.
What kind of recourse is there?
Well, they're not defaulting yet with us, but we're not getting our activity reports either.
Okay.
So I think the new board's gonna have to start looking for an alternative,
Where?
whether it's the private sector or publicly funded like the Humane Society, I don't know.
Okay.
Thank you. John, you have anything? Gary's not here. Okay, under new business, resignation of William Burns from zoning hearing board.
Okay, this time I'd like to make a motion to.
You gotta accept his resignation. I'll make a motion.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Make the
Tom.
motion.
Go ahead, Bob.
I'll make a motion, we accept Mr. Burns' resignation and send him a letter of gratification from the township
I'll
for his
second it.
service.
I'll second it.
We're moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay, and with that in mind, then I would like to make a motion to appoint William McGee, 125 Derrick Lane, to fill the unfilled term of Bill Burns at this time.
I'll second it.
We're moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you, Bob. End of year unused vacation, road department executive secretary. In the past, we've just paid them for unused vacation, correct?
Correct.
I make that motion, that'll be the same situation this year, whatever days we owe.
Second.
We're moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Westmont School District Mutual Aid Agreement.
That's a statutory form, I drafted it. We will respond at their request. We won't take point, they have their own bona fide police force. It should have been done from the start. So I just did it, drafted it, sent it to them. They signed it, sent it back. It's proper.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it. Moving second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay. Hiring of personnel, administration office, police department, road department.
Want me to go first?
Go ahead, John.
I'll make a motion that we hire Cody Schatz as a full-time officer, effective after he passes all his exams and physical.
Moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Available?
You want me to do the
Good.
Yeah, do the drill.
to hire, Gretchen Lavely and Megan Stasko as office personnel effective December 26th.
Second.
Moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
I have one more. Okay, for the motion. I'd like to make a motion to purchase a new computer for the new hire. It, you said
Not to exceed 1,600.
1,500.
Not to exceed 1,600.
1,600, yeah.
I'll second that. Moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? That's all?
I think,
Okay. Sewer Authority, request to participate in Township Healthcare Vision Dental Insurance.
And that proposal involves them giving us a 100% reimbursement of, okay, that's what I thought.
Do you wanna, I mean, Kyle and Sue, you're both, are you aware of this at all, what we're talking about? What we've done in the past, we did it a while back. The sewer authority doesn't have healthcare, they don't have it, what they asked to do is come on our policy. We currently fund the deductible. Years ago, we went to a high deductible, saved this township tens of thousands of dollars over the years with what we did. The only difference here is that if their employees would come in, they would have to reimburse us, correct, Bob? They'd have to reimburse us any deductibles incurred by their employees, because they're not in our, we fund that out of the township. So they would have to reimburse us deductibles, so with that in mind, I don't see any reason why we wouldn't let them do our plan here. There's nothing stopping it. We check with the insurance, we do, right? Okay, all right, I'll make that motion.
I'll second it. Moving second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, anything else on the new business? Okay, correspondence, we already got William Burns, email Nice Avenue parking concern. Seemed like that was addressed, was it not?
Was it?
It was on Church,
on Nice Avenue,
on Nice Avenue, they were parking on both sides of the street,
on Sunday church.
church service on Sunday.
Yeah, the problem was resolved over the summer. It wasn't originally a problem earlier this year, then it was resolved. And then Christmas season came and people were coming back to church and parking started to overflow in here. So I don't know if you want to consider a parking ordinance and parking signs there, or what other way you want to address that.
Cause I know years ago in Lindbergh, the upper part of Lindbergh, we had to post one side.
You can't have parking on one side because there's the parking lot. You know what I mean?
They have perpendicular parking for the three lots they own.
And then the lot across the street.
Cause Mark Walker, cause they were parking in the grass.
They were parking in the yard,
Yard or the front yard or whatever,
side yard,
and he stopped that.
up to Goucher Street.
Yes.
But they also own the parking lot across the street.
Yeah, they were that.
So if you have no parking on the left side, they can't park in front of their own church. If you put it on the right side, it causes a problem with their parking lot. Because the
It's a small parish, this doesn't happen a lot, maybe somebody could just talk to them.
There's I've seen a lot of vehicles
On Sundays, it's,
If you park on the left side going down, you perpendicular park there. There's all those parking spaces in front of the church. But if you park on the right side, then you block the street. And that lot across the street, I don't know what the answer would be.
Could you put no parking in a certain area and then start again?
No, those are really short
Do
streets.
they park in front of the church?
They do perpendicular.
Yeah,
That'd be any kind
I don't know how many spots are there.
Probably
15?
at most. But they can get another 15, maybe 16 in the parking lot. It happens once in a while, I don't know. I just don't know how logistically you can post that street. Most of the houses are on single lots.
The way things are nowadays, I wouldn't discourage people from going to church, so.
If they can't block the
I think
street.
if it becomes a problem, perhaps we can request them to come and talk to the board or see if they can work out something.
The only problem there is if the street's blocked and they have to get a fire truck or something down the street. That's the
I
situation.
agree, as long as,
Ingress and egress for the neighbors.
so when they park on both sides, is it impossible to go through there? I mean,
Yes.
I'm more
Well-
concerned,
think so.
I don't think an ambulance or a fire truck could get through.
then it's an issue,
Yeah.
so.
If they're parked perpendicular in the lot, and they park on the other side of the street, they can get down there, I think, if they,
Yeah, I'm more concerned right now about the plow, like the plow, you get a truck, fire truck or something down there.
Well, the other problem is we talk about year after year, the berms are gone. Lawns go out to the asphalt.
Everybody thinks they own to that
Everyone used to
asphalt.
be able to park in front of their homes, is not the case anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Can we start, just send them a letter?
Like, just really ask them to talk to the congregation, see if they can work something out. But you're right about that, Bob. Nowadays, people find grass right to then they think that it's theirs.
And therefore, when they park, they're parking on the cartway.
That's what they're doing. No, I think that'd be just, it's a courtesy thing, send them a letter, see if we can, All right, we done on that?
yeah, yes, yeah. Bayfield correspondence, 3 letters. It's on those 3 letters. With that,
That's an
Who we
all,
want to be softest. Okay.
girls.
Information.
Huh?
Information.
I'll make that motion.
I second it.
Second. All in favor? Okay, anything else on the correspondence? Anybody on the public participation?
I'd like to speak again, if
We
anybody else
have
would.
3 minutes, and this will be it. This is.
First things first, again, Mr. Schaefer, I want to apologize to you if you think my language disappointed you in any way, but let me say something. Think about how frustrating it must be or how upset I must be to come in here and use that kind of language. You guys are all reasonable men, so you should understand that if I have to do something like that to get your attention, that's why I used the language that I did, okay? So you would open your ears and go, wait, he does have a point here, okay? And we need to listen to him, okay? Your parking situation over by the church, okay, what I would suggest you guys do is I would suggest you do what Jeff Novotny does on Delia Street, where he goes and he tows the truck, he tows the vehicles, okay? They towed my vehicle, okay, and didn't answer any questions, okay? And I've actually noticed 2 other vehicles parked in the same place my truck was. 2 other officers responded and didn't issue any tickets that I know of. I did a right to know request, and Alice hasn't got back to me yet about it. But I'm curious to know if those people were, I know the vehicles weren't towed. So again, the 14th Amendment says that you equal protection. Okay, so if my truck gets towed, then just tow all those trucks on, just tow all those vehicles on Nice Avenue. There's your simple solution. Have Officer Novotny work on Sundays and have him just tow them. Get Eastmont Auto to do it, man. They'll be busy. They'll love you. So again, Mr. Schaefer, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to use that language, but please understand why I feel necessary to use that kind of language in a public forum like that, because nobody's answering my questions. I keep saying, if you want my contact information when this is over with, any of you can feel free to reach out to me. Mr. Shahady can reach out to me. Nick, if you want to, you can. Ryan, if you want to. Kyle, I'm sorry. Sorry, man. If you want to, you guys can all reach out to me and we can do this. Okay? I keep saying that, but at this point, the smog has got to stop. Okay? And the last point I want to make about all this is, I hurt your feelings and I upset you and I disappointed you by my language, and I'm doing the right thing and I'm apologizing to you, Mr. Schaefer. And again, thank you for your service and everything you've done for this whole community. Thanks.
Thank you. Anybody else on the public participation?
Yeah, thank you. You know, I want to say a couple positive things. Through this whole dilemma with his inability to do his job, I met Nick. It took 61 days to get an officer out to my house after my first complaint, which I did request. But anyhow, what a professional guy he is. Not Paul, unfortunately, he left. But in my encounters, we haven't had a real police chief since Wally passed, and it's very sad. We have no accountability. Apparently, Paulie doesn't take complaints. No response, he refused. I absolutely refused. You laugh then, it's not funny, but, you might want to have Attorney Shahady explain to you how Mundell claims work and how that whole thing gets involved with your inability to do your job and handle the supervision, which you didn't. So my September 7th complaint is not handled. Nothing was done. Because if you handled it, it would have been a different scenario. Because he refuses to take 2 calls, and on 50 talks to me and laughs for 11 minutes. I'll donate this to you guys, but the call's transcribed. So it is certainly admissible in court as a transcription. But what went down was inexcusable. There was nothing professional about John. He just says, well, I guess he didn't know me. I didn't know him. To get that call and have him laughing at me about not calling for an officer, okay, we're gonna move on from there. Because like I said, Camarillo County verified it on December 2nd. It's all up there. You lied to me, and he lied to you. It's unacceptable, but we're gonna find out how Mundell works. You might wanna have Bob explain it to you. I don't have to, I don't get paid to do it. But you created a monster, Paulie. Best thing you can do is resign. I'm begging you.
What's he gonna resign from?
From not doing his job. He refused to handle my complaint. Boy, it's wrong. I asked you not to get involved in it. It's wrong. I can prove you didn't do anything.
We got some letters here, didn't we? Someone visited your house and I thought it was okay after that.
Okay, it's not resolved. You laughed at me last month. Okay, you have somebody, in a real department, he would have been disciplined, suspended, or fired for what he did. But laughing at me, that's funny. You think it's funny. He thought it was funny for 11 minutes, okay? I'm not funny. It's not funny at all. What do I want?
Let me give both of you advice. You both said you're filing suit. When you say that, there can be no more interaction. You have an attorney, you have one, right?
No, stop. I don't have an attorney.
You said for 3 months you're filing
I'm
suit.
gonna file suit.
I'm my own attorney.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I am my own attorney.
Well, we're not discussing pending litigation here.
Okay.
You can't.
Then reach out to me, please.
We're not.
Reach out to me.
I'll talk to you after the meeting.
Okay,
And I did talk to your dad at length too.
good.
So,
Bob, I don't have an attorney. I'm not ready for an attorney.
well, you keep saying it, you're filing
No,
suit.
I keep accepting him to do the right thing. It's impossible. He's clueless. Well, we'll let Mundell handle it then. At some point, he's gonna come up with some Mundell place. You might wanna explain it to him, but refusing to handle my complaint, I'm not gonna have this guy calling me for 11 minutes and talk stupid to me, and then refuse to handle it. Until I blow up at a meeting, he does nothing. Okay? That's unacceptable. If you knew the whole story, you wouldn't sit there and talk to me like that, just like him. He thought it was funny. And Roy, I apologize to you. I never wanted you in on this. I never did. Was it resolved? No, it's not resolved. It's not at all resolved. You got the wrong guy doing this. End of story.
Thank you, Dave. Anybody else under public participation?
If not, I need a motion for adjournment.
Roy? Let him do the final one.
Second.
Everyone, thank you.
I called him Kyle. So.
Oh, we get it all about it. It's all right.
Hey, if I'm like,
Bob, it's nice meeting you, man. I'm glad I'm
that's where my family was.
glad you're done.
Well,
You know,
hey, you know what?
I want to get up my new keys.
I feel your frustration. I strap it down, but I mean,
Let's just get this straight. I think you're okay. And I get you frustrated. I do, I really do.
it's, you know, and I understand, you know, it's doing the process. I know you know, that's why I'm glad that, you know, you're
Go talk to Bob, he's out there. Go see him now.
okay.
Go talk to him. Hey, if you see your dad, tell him I said.
I will. Merry Christmas to you. Thanks. Yep.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
This is it, all right?
Maybe, we'll see.
Thanks, Russ. Merry Christmas, son. I'll see you, bud. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for coming tonight.
Yeah.
we give you now.
How you doing, Bob?
Daddy, call me at the office.
Great. Great.
Nothing I can do. I can't get involved with these. None of us can.
Well, who's gonna represent him when?
Insurance company.
Okay, really? Okay. Where can I get answers from?
What do you want? What do you want?
They stole my truck.
I understand all that.
Where's the search warrant?
What else do you want?
What?
What do you want?
I want to see the search warrant. I want paid for my truck, for starters. I want paid for the rental car that I had to take, that I had to get. Okay, I want compensated for all that.
You're gonna have to file suit.
Fine, no problem.
Now, if you don't do it properly, and it's vexatious, or considered vexatious, then they come back and sue you for that.
You got to understand that I have everything on videotape,
But it has to be done right.
and I
Be
will.
done right.
I'm just telling you. Let me tell you something, Bob. You know what I did on Tuesday? I went down to Westmoreland County and I won myself an appeal. State cop thought he could play his games
On what?
on a DUI checkpoint. What? No. No. He charged me with an inspection, emissions, 2 counts of failure to comply with not showing my license, registration, proof of insurance. Okay, and the inspection got dismissed. So did the emissions. So did the insurance. Okay. So no, the magistrate made it ride. Okay, so I appealed it. The magistrate found me guilty of not showing my registration, my license, and my registration. Well, my dash cam proved that I showed my license. Okay, and they never asked me to see my registration. So I went to Westmoreland County Court, I pled my case, and I won. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, and like I have filed appeals against Novotny for parking my truck when my truck was parked on Delia Street, and for him retaliating.
Well,
Okay.
if you succeed there, then
I absolutely know that. But there's also, no, I'm not gonna tone down. You know why? Because I have the right. The First Amendment.
no, just do what you have to do, but don't get so, boisterous about it.
Why?
Because you want to follow procedure.
I want the right thing to do would be just fire him and take his pension. They don't need to get.
Look up police today. It's impossible to fire a policeman.
No, it's not. What if they break the law, like Novotny did when he beat his wife?
That was an allegation, never went anywhere.
Yeah, he was charged and he was convicted of a summary offense.
That's a slap on the
It doesn't matter. He beat his wife. He beat his wife. What?
It's not.
It's not
Read
enough.
the police tenure.
He shouldn't be a cop.
Well, he is one, and you're gonna have to live with it or stay out of Upper Yoder. He said so.
Say that again. Say that again. Say that again. I'm gonna have to live with it or stay out of Upper Yoder.
This is the way you treat somebody.
Yeah, Bob, because you're working for the government, okay? You're not listening to me. They fucked up, okay? So you're in a position to fix it. You're absolutely in a position to fix it. Yeah, you are. You're the attorney. You can advise them to fix this.
How? What do you want me to tell them?
Get out the checkbook and start compensating me for what I'm out to begin with.
Okay.
The $1,040. What about Eastmont Auto stealing my truck? They stole my truck.
Okay, I understand all this.
Why haven't charges been filed against the guy who stole my truck?
I don't know. I'm not in the enforcement side of things.
Do you understand if I went over and asked John Blake why they haven't arrested the guy who stole my truck? He won't answer my questions. Okay? He's 14th Amendment. He's not guaranteeing me my equal protection under the color of law. That's the problem here. And look, you're live and you're on the spot because you work for them. And I'm sorry, you know my parents or whatever. It's just that way, okay? But you know, they really messed up, and you guys are standing behind it.
Have a Merry Christmas.
You know, take care. Merry Christmas, Bob.
Rarely we have an executive session. So
You guys, the new blood.
New blood.
You're one of the new supervisors.
I will be, yeah.
My name's John Klanch.
No, thank you, but I'm not gonna be on camera.
Well, you will be because you're going to be a public servant, so you will be on
But not
every.
yet. I am not now.
Well, you're in public though right now, so Merry Christmas. Get used to it.
No, I will be, but not
Yeah,
today.
I know. There's no
Thank you.
expectation
Merry
for
Christmas.
privacy in public. Thank
No,
you.
I don't want the privacy, I just want to like.
I know. Thank you. Have a good night. You guys get sworn in next month? Is that how that works? Cool. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Merry Christmas.
Mr. Engineer, Merry Christmas, buddy.
Merry Christmas.
I told you you're not on my radar.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Well, hey man, you know, just do your job right, and you know, you never have to deal with somebody like me. That's all. Good to me too.
We're 30 plus.
Yeah, 30 plus.
30 is big enough.
No,
So I already had mine.
That's why you're pleasing me.
Yeah, that's right.
Merry Christmas to you, sir.
You too.
Thanks, bud. Yep.
Every yes. They have every yes. All right, well, is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you. See ya.
Merry Christmas to you.
Hey, Merry Christmas to you,
Take
John.
care, bud. Yep. Yep.
Dave, I'll see you later. Merry Christmas to you.
okay.
No, hey, I don't take anything personal.
I don't know.
I was just gonna, it's nothing personal. This is all,
It was, hey.
in this room, guy. It's all business.
I don't take it
You know?
personal. Roy,
This is Russ.
I may come to a meeting.
you better come to a meeting, damn it.
Mr. Schaefer,
Hey,
I'm
Steve,
sorry. I'm
Giant
sorry
Eagle.
about that.
Hey.
You understand where I'm coming from. I know you do. I'm sorry.
Now, I know you threatened to file certain things.
Yeah,
I didn't get any more information on it.
I gotta do what I gotta do. You know,
That's what
I mean,
But,
you know,
it won't be solved here, John.
I understand, but at the end of the day, this is how you do redress your government for grievances. This is how I'm petitioning the government for redress of my grievances. I'm gonna be here every month until one of you guys goes, hey, John, come talk to us about this. Because like I said, I am my own attorney. I represent myself. Okay?
We don't know what happened.
There's videos all over. There's video. Do me seriously, if you want to know,
I mean,
watch the videos.
We know what happened, but we didn't do it.
I understand you didn't, and Roy, like I said, I've always had a great deal of respect for you. You're the only teacher that ever gave a shit about me. So
I told him, came and sat in my
Hey,
porch.
Karen, I'll
Yeah.
send you Giant Eagle.
yeah. So
And
hey,
aisle
thanks.
7.
Merry,
Aisle 7.
excuse me.
Maybe you
And
can
then at the pharmacy.
Merry
all your
Christmas.
movies and maybe you can make a
I'll see
movie
you in
and
aisle
sell it
7,
on.
the Giant
Maybe.
Eagle,
Well,
and the
you know,
pharmacy.
We hang in there.
Take care. See you, Roy. Thanks.
House? No.
No. Come on over.
See you, buddy. See you, Russ. Merry Christmas, man.
I gotta follow up. I don't know what's going on, but I got your numbers.
Do you know my YouTube channel? If you're aware of it, just watch. You can see anything that says Novotny. I'm shaking my hand for Christmas.
All right, man.
Christmas. Yeah. So yeah, take care, man. You can follow up. Like, it's all on there. Give me a call, whatever. I can fill you in too, or if you want to talk in person, that'd be better even.
All right.
We can get together and bullshit or something. Okay. All right. Cool. Merry Christmas, man. Thanks. So that was fun. Oh, an hour and 22 minutes on a live stream. Wow. Sorry about that if anybody's watching. Appreciate it if you have been. Thank you. This one was fun. Not really. I don't like being confrontational. I don't like being that guy. I really don't. Don't judge the way I speak in there as what it is. I don't know how else to be assertive. I mean, I do, but people say they don't listen when you start using the word fuck. You know what? Everybody's ears perk up when I start using the word fuck. So I'm going to continue to do it. I don't know. That's just how, just how it is. I mean, do the right thing, guys. Do the right thing. Yoder Township. You guys are probably going to watch us again. If you do, good. If you don't, well, that's on you. If you don't want, if you don't want to learn something, then don't. But just do the right thing, That's all I'm asking for. Nice time for a walk. So if anybody needs to know, Magistrate Susan M. Gindelsberger, District Judge, her office will be closed on Christmas Day. We will be closed Monday, December 25th for Christmas. That makes sense. It is a holiday. It also says stop. Cell phones are not permitted in this building. It says in the whole building. Please put in your car or lockers in the lobby. Well, They are permitted in the building. That's gonna be that. That's gonna be another fight we're gonna have. They're allowed in the building. They're allowed in that lobby. That lobby's public. Just like there should be a lobby over at the Upper Yoder Township Police Department. It's public. Where somebody can record. Are other states, if I have other people in other states watching, are other states, are the police as bad as they are in Pennsylvania? With just being the way they are? I must be starting to get to them because they're absolutely, they're starting to respond back and they're asking me not to speak the way I speak, and you know, fuck it. I'm going to continue to speak the way I speak. Always. You know, there's nothing illegal about what I said or what I did or what I do. So, got to hear what the solicitor said to me. I'm going to have to sue them. So, okay. It's cool. They could save themselves a lot of embarrassment, a lot of misery, and the taxpayers of Upper Yoder a lot of money. So if you live in Upper Yoder Township, the phone number for Upper Yoder Township is, the police department is 814-255-6227. Okay? Call them and you tell them, look, make it right with the guy whose truck you stole. Because it's going to cost all of us a lot of money. Okay? That's what, you know, hey, anybody, comment. Why choose a job in public service if you hate dealing with us? Right. If you don't want to deal with somebody like me and you're an elected official, quit. Right. Yes. I had a fight at domestic relations in Johnstown, had to leave my phone. I won't read that out. Okay. Yeah, it's a public building, man. Yeah, it was a public building. So, there are countless other auditors, I'm sure you know, online. I recommend actually, Long Island audits. What's his name? Sean Reyes or whatever his name is. He's real good at the whole telephones and recording in public spaces. Watch some of his videos. He's great. Shout out to Long Island Audits there. I don't know if anybody's going to see that, but yeah, he's real good at explaining, and he's just being pummeled by law enforcement in his locations. He actually comes into Pennsylvania and does audits, and they fuck with him too. Yeah, it's stupid. You know, they should just, if they have nothing to hide, then, you know, they'd welcome a camera. If they're doing their jobs right, they'd be like, yeah, please put it on. That's what we want to see. That's, you know, but when they're afraid of these, when they're afraid of one of these, that's what it is. I mean, you know, they're afraid of what they're doing. They're afraid that what they're doing is breaking the law or they're harming somebody. So, they're standing out there. They're standing and they're waiting. They don't want to be on camera, I guess. I hope they both open the doors at the same time and let the guy walk out, like you know, like presidential and shit. I really hope they do. Yowzer. Like I always say, if you like these comments come up, so if you like what you see, leave a comment. If you don't like what you see, leave a comment. These get published. I have no choice in it, so. You know, Merry Christmas to you, Bob. It's all, like I said, inside it's all business. Out here, I'm you know. Take care, man. Merry Christmas. See you soon. Yep. Take care, buddy. I'll see you.
Hey, take care.
Say hello to your dad.
I sure will. He's probably watching.
Cool it.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything yet. I don't know, the guy showed up on Tuesday.
That's how that goes. Cool it. Shout out to my dad. Dad, if you're watching. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, it's a 4-letter word. It's a finger. That's it. All the misery that the police department has caused me over that. That's not cool. You know? So, Merry Christmas to you, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy everything, man. I'm in a good mood, actually. This is, there's a video premiering tonight about about the appeal that I don't know if you were watching earlier when I was talking to Bob about the appeal that I filed and won. So that's, I think I have it set to premiere about 9:30ish, 9:45. So if you want to watch that, that'd be super. Again, love all the support. Those of you who've been sending me gifts of food, listen, okay. So I've lost like 180 pounds. Okay. And it wasn't by eating coffee cake. It was, you know, low to no carbs, lots of protein, and, you know, that's I don't know where people got my address. I mean, but you know, I've got coffee cake. I got a strudel. I got somebody said, I don't know why, but somebody sent me a box of oatmeal cream pies. Okay. I think that's kind of funny. So, I can't eat them, but maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I'll eat one. I don't know. I just think that's funny. So, again, thanks for everybody watching, subscribing, liking my videos, watching my content. I'm not going away until they make this right. And what you know, what I guess attorney solicitor Bob Shahady was trying to allude to is once I mention the word lawsuit or whatever, they won't speak to me. Well, I'm representing myself. I mean, if I have to type it all out and do it, I mean, I guess that's the next step in the process. I don't, it's all, I think the last couple people are coming out now. Come the hills. Hey, what's up, man?
You're Mr. Klanch, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Good talking away. I finally convinced him. Huh?
Still alive.
Oh,
so, just so you know.
no, I finally convinced him that I called for an officer twice and it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the Tribune guy? What's that all about, buddy?
That is Russ Riley, the guy I was telling you about that has been basically following me and you know, so I guess word's getting out that you know, shit's going down up here too. So you know,
I told Roy, I said, look, I apologize. I didn't want you in the middle of it. He said, I'm not.
Yeah.
I explained to him several times. He understands. I said, look, my issue's with him and those two.
Yep.
And nobody else. And I said, I'm not going to stop till it's resolved. He said, what did you want? I said, I want an officer. Let him come clean. Let him tell the truth.
Yeah.
But he won't now.
No.
No, he didn't. Well, Shahady was there.
Well,
did you talk to Shahady?
I did, and that you want to see you will want to see the video when you go home tonight after this is all done and rendered. Okay, it's gonna be at the probably hour mark or so on this video, and you can hear the whole conversation. And he was not happy that once he realized that was still going, that my live stream was still going. Okay, and when I came out here, he was like, "Tell your dad I said hi," and I was like, "He's probably watching." He stops and he goes, "Cool it."
Ooh.
Well.
Ooh.
Hey.
He doesn't represent you. You can't.
There's no,
Well, and I'm not a parent. He says, "Well, you're rep." I said, "No, I'm not." Why, if I had an attorney, if you had an attorney, why would you do this? You don't do it. You know what? He's just another one. He just goes with the,
Yep.
So Roy basically told me that whatever John Blake says, we don't really get involved in that. I said, well, you're gone.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
That's absolutely a
Hey,
problem.
we gotta get going. Our 2 hours is up.
All right. Sounds good, Dave.
Always a pleasure.
Give me a call later.
Yeah.
Karen, do you have any thoughts?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Do you have any thoughts that you want to share? Or don't you like being on?
She's a spectator.
Gotcha. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
This is not her bailiwick.
Totally understand. Yeah, I mean, some people don't like it. Some people do. We're gonna stay live till I get home, just in case somebody decides to do something to me.
Thanks for the recording.
Oh yeah, no problem. We went. This works flawlessly up here. This phone, this one works flawlessly up here. So I'll just continue doing that, and then it takes me about. They go live in about like like people are watching us right now, and.
Did Shahady mention anything of substance or no?
No.
Okay.
Like we'll have to go. I get heated and sometimes I don't hear everything, so we'll have to go over the footage. But yeah,
I got tweaked at one point. But
it's okay.
Listen, I asked Eddie afterwards. I said, Eddie, you don't think I was mean? And he starts laughing. He goes, "You did very good."
Yeah. All right, guys, take care. Be safe. Watch for deer. It's still deer season. Take care, guys. Okay, so quick little jaunt home. Well, they're still outside. They're outside watching me. It's a beautiful night for a walk. It really is. This is how far you're going to see how far I live from the police station. So. How long that takes? I hit the button. Everything's going to turn red, and then I should get the air. I should get the walk. Right? Snow. Yo, hey! Everybody say, hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. This isn't safe. Like, if I'm walking here, that ain't safe. Public officials that run meetings. As some of you people know, there are others in this area. There are others in this area that have had to file lawsuits for having their time cut off during the public comment section of meetings. Okay? I'm gonna go the long way home. I'm gonna walk down Hirschberger. It's kind of scary. I'm gonna walk down Violet Street. in Queen Street. Check out some of these pretty lights. Again, appreciate everybody that watches my videos. Everybody that's been so, wow, that sucks. You know, your motion light really ruins this really pretty display here on Violet Street. Whoever's house that is, that's really beautiful. Congratulations, kudos to you. You did a really nice job. Let's see here. This sidewalk sucks. It's all nasty, slippy. Whoa. That's real pretty. That's beautiful. That's pretty. Oh, it was reindeer. Okay. You know, growing up here, we used to play street hockey. Right there, that was the street hockey court, civic arena, if you will. Right here. This is about the flattest street, about the flattest street here. And so I can't remember where exactly. It was down a little bit further. We play a little bit closer down to Hertzberger there. Gone days. Gone are those days. Gone are the days when the lady said, please. Jenny Jack Jones, won't you come to me? Oh boy. Better not. Better watch what I say, because they might demonetize me for using lyrics. That's not picking it up, but that's all color. That's beautiful. Again, if you're watching, I'm just on my way home. I'm just looking at the pretty lights. Really beautiful. They did a good job with that one. Looks good. That one's not direct. Oh, that sidewalk's fucked up. 136.5. Violet. Tripping hazard. I like that one. I like the purple. It's purple. Maybe it's blue. Blue and white. I don't know. We got, let's see here. We got Joe. We got Maru. We got Jeebus. We got Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus, and Christmas tree. I guess happy birthday, Jeebus. Coming up here in a couple of days. I wonder what Jeebus gets for Christmas. Anybody? Anybody know? I'm curious. I'm gonna walk over here and say hi to Santa. I think that's somebody I know. Every place. They won't think I'm. Well, they know I'm fucking weird, so. Oh, that's not Santa. That's Rudy. Rudy's nose is flashing red. Merry Christmas, everybody. Christmas 2022. That's a really nice Jeep. Done very well. This is one of the street's still concrete. I don't know if I'll ever pave it. It's in good shape. New garage going up, getting done. That is an alley. See, this is an alley. Okay. It's on the streets. It's on the maps. It's an alley. It's a lettuce alley, actually. Page, you can see the whole way. It's clear. Okay. That's lettuce alley. So, I wonder what the temperature is tonight. I should have probably looked. Oh well. It's not too cold. It's kind of nice. It's actually pretty beautiful. Pretty nice night. So, my street's not so decorated. Nope. That dog's barking. Not mine. Hopefully not. If it's mine, he's lost. That sounds like him. Pretty down in Southmont, down in the valley. Some lit up houses. Okay. Just for everybody's reference. This vehicle is capable of towing a trailer. And it's been parked on the street. I don't know how long, but it's capable of towing a trailer. So therefore, by the rules of the current ordinance in the borough of Southmont, if that thing's there for more than 8 hours, it's illegal. Trailer hitch on that truck too. Trailer hitch on this truck. On that blue Chevy, there's a trailer hitch on it. So, remember I was talking about alleys before? It's probably gonna be too dark. So, it's probably gonna be too dark to tell. But, on paper, this is an alley too. It doesn't go anywhere. 45 and a half years. It was my driveway. I can't get the car out. So I'm walking. So I can't get my car out because it's blocked. So I'm gonna finish up here real quick with this live stream. Come out here. Okay. So, yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Like I always say, if you like what you see, leave a comment. If you don't like what you see, leave a comment. I appreciate everybody that's watched tonight. Check back on my Facebook page and my YouTube channel for more live streams and more videos. We've got a video premiering here in just a little bit, so stay tuned for that. I appreciate everything, and again, Merry Christmas. I'll probably be putting I'm not gonna make promises I can't keep. I don't know if I'm gonna put a video out between now and Christmas. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and smash that like button, and subscribe, and thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Peace. Bye-bye.